As always, if you need your song mixed or mastered or album mixed or mastered, some vocal chains or some recording templates like the ones displayed in my videos, please head over to irlrecordings.com right now to get yourself started. Okay, this is an interesting one. I completely forgot I actually had this template. Previously, as you can see, there's already a vocal in it. Funnily enough, it's the one that we've been using the entire time for these videos. This is the My Audio Academy recording template. There we go. Second try. And I've had this for a couple of years, and I thought I might as well go over it because I don't think it's actually available anymore. Because I just checked one of their old videos and the link doesn't work anymore. So luckily I have it. So I might as well give out the secrets to what this template beholds, which isn't a lot because it's a very simple template, as all recording templates should be. First things first, master bus. There's nothing on the master bus. Do that yourself. Put a limiter after you've recorded, like a Pro L, like I do. You know what? I'll give you something for free. Apart from the template already, you're gonna get my limiter on here. No settings are on. It's not doing anything, but it should come down some peaks. If some peaks apply to your little recording, and then you got your one knob filter. If necessary, that's actually on. So for the sake of this template, I'm going to turn it off and I'm going to mute it. So yeah, that is where the beat goes. The beat goes here. The beat goes here. Make sure to turn down the beat. Always put it, like Tizio said, around here. 50%, 60% on your master bus. I just hiccuped there. That wasn't good. You got your all EFX, which are these. I might as well go over them. The plate is this plugin. This is a Slate Digital plugin, but I do not own it. So again, I'm gonna give you guys some little sauce here for free. If you have the Abbey Road plates from Waves, go to Vocal, go to Velvet plate, and boom, there you go. You got a nice sounding plate, which I'll give you for free right there. And you got a chamber as well, which is a True Verb. This is a nice reverb. I don't really use it a lot for the reverb anyway, but it's pretty good, especially for a chamber. It's very nice. And for the hall, we've got the classic Valhalla on the default preset, but the decay's just been turned down. Very, very simple in terms of all of the sends and auxes. However, there is no reverb. There isn't any delay. So that's up to you if you would like some delay or not, if you want to create some or not. And they're all being bussed. All unpopular, apparently, every time I record. And they go all to this EFX bus where they're then sent to the master. Lovely. And the main recording track, which is black, which I just will not stand for this heresy. So, well, do that again because it looked really weird without it. I'm going to put these to be black. To red, sorry, because that's what it should be. What it should be. Anywho, we have two recording tracks here. Here is for the hook lead. You know, you got your vocal here, your vocal here. Oh, sorry, no. Your main lead is here, and then the left and right are here, and your ad-libs are all here. Duplicate this if you need to go on two separate tracks. Of course, all you got to do in Pro Tools is just right-click, duplicate, and then take these two off because you don't need the playlists and everything, and then boom, you've got two. And the same thing applies for the verse over here. We've got lead A and lead B, so clearly there is. They've thought about it here. It goes up and down, and what the hell does that say? Verse ins. I don't know what that means. But you got your verse ins and you got your ad-libs for your verse. And all of them have this plugin on it, which is the Lo-Fi, a really, really good plugin, stock from Pro Tools. Can't believe it's actually free. It's just a little bit of distortion and a tiny bit of saturation just to get those vocals to just pop out over top of the beat a little bit more. And I'm pretty sure they are literally all the same. Even the ad-libs, yep, they're all the same. There is Auto-Tune, as you can see, Auto-Tune EFX AAX. That's just the Pro Tools thing, I'm pretty sure, the AAX thing. And I simply don't have it, so I don't have it. It's only for the recording track, which is a little strange, because I thought it would be on all of these as well, but I suppose you can add that if you would like. And we might as well just go ahead straight to the vocals. There's something unique about this template here, is that all of these, as you can see, even the recording channel, is bus to the vocal bus, which is here. However, you can see here by Pro Tools there is 2 places that those vocals are being bused to. So these are happening together, not separately, they're happening together, which is something I have never seen before in any template whatsoever. So we got your parallel compression, which is the 1176, which I apparently have already stolen. Luckily. I said I've previously used this template before for people to record their vocals, and we've been pretty good. And this is the parallel compression, and there's a limiter. Why is there a limiter? It's just so there's no peaks of that parallel compression that pops through. And that's really it. Parallel compression is supposed to pocket your vocal and put it into a nice tight space. And if there's any peaks popping up, then it's not really holding it in place. So that's why there's a limiter there. And then the main vocal bus, which a lot of plugins from a lot of different companies, and I will tell you where they're all from, and hopefully I can tell you some substitutes if you don't have them. Stock Pro Tools plugin. If you have Pro Tools, when you buy this template, you will have it. Simple, it's always here. It's very simple. Got a low pass or high cut, as they're actually called, or a high pass or a low cut. And you get running some mod, just boosting a bit of 1K and a bit of 5K for some brightness. 1K is a very interesting frequency because it either can be good or bad. So I would recommend listening to your vocals. If it's getting a little honky, then you can probably take it out and then boost a bit more of the 5K area. If not, go higher. Higher than 5K to 8K, 10K, you know. Got a de-esser. This is FabFilter's de-esser. We all know this. It's literally slapped right there. FabFilter's de-esser is literally not on the default preset. This has been moved to 5K. Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Hang on. Okay, that was a weird phone call, but we are back. Yeah, default FabFilter. Just this has been moved to 5K because we are also boosting it. That's why it's 5K. And next is CLA. Oh, I didn't say a plugin replacement. Almost forgot. Just use the default stock plugin de-esser that's in Pro Tools. It will get your job done. It's a nice de-esser. You can use that. CLA 2A. This is a very smooth compressor, as opto compressors tend to be. If your vocals are quite bright already and a tiny bit harsh, this can do something that kind of soothes the harshness a little bit, but you've got to do some additional EQ if your vocals are still quite harsh. These are very good at taking the high end. This compressor specifically is good for taking the high end, and I know it's already doing a lot because I've seen this template before. Anyway, moving on. A plugin replacement for this, if you have the UAD bundle, the LA2A is a good replacement. If you don't have the CLA2A, Pro Tools has a stock compressor. Use that instead. Next, we have C4 on the Pensado vocal, which I believe has been slightly altered to fit more of this, and the output set to 1 because of all the gain reduction we're doing. It is very simple. A replacement for this is the C6, also from Waves, or the FabFilter Pro MB from the Pro MB from FabFilter, or you can use the MC404, which is from McDSP, which is about the same price as the bloody MB multiband from FabFilter, or you can use the Pro Tools stock multiband compressor, because there is a free multiband compressor that comes with Pro Tools. You do have to download it on top of the normal Pro Tools, but it is in there. Next is Soothe, And did you see that? It was doing something. That's a little bit weird. This is a slightly altered default preset. It's literally just aiming for like the mid range and a little bit of the low highs here, and just the basic presence, just so that vocal isn't harsh, nothing's sticking out, and it's not going to give you ear fatigue. That's what it's doing. Mix on 100. Everything is pretty much, I think, set to default apart from this area. We'll go into detail when we play the vocal to see what it's actually doing. And there isn't really a replacement for Soothe. Yeah, I think there's one called Smooth Operator from Waves that could do it. There's also Glowfoss, which is kinda an intelligent EQ as well, but it's not really Soothe, and it's also quite expensive as well, because Soothe is also expensive. Smooth Operator is definitely a lot cheaper in terms of a replacement. R-Comp, which is only going to be doing the peaks, I can tell. Fast attack, slow release, very simple for getting those peaks out. And then we got a little mag EQ for a Plugin Alliance plugin. Is there a replacement really for this plugin? No, not really. There really isn't. There's one called the VEQ from Waves, which is kind of nice, but you can't push it as much as the mag, which could be a good replacement. You can also just use a basic EQ for this boosting and everything, and the R-Comp you can just use a basic plugin from the same replacement for the 2A. My god, my brain is farting today. I don't understand, but anyway, since we've gone through everything, we might as well just play the vocal again. We can make this really thick. We might as well just play from this bit so we can see all the peaks getting everything, and let's go.
Drugs are addictive, but I can't love as a drug. This girl in my dreams always A++. Then like an angel she fell from the heavens. Now it's the two of us forever and ever, yeah. Never go back to my old ways, okay?
All right, I'm gonna stop it there. This is a very heavily compressed vocal, all right? These things are squashed to basically a brick. There's no dynamics whatsoever happening here. And it's okay for a demo, all right? It's okay to have things not perfect in a demo. It's okay. You can then go to someone like me or somebody else to get your vocals mixed. Please make sure you send them a demo so they know what everything sounds like. If you record it in Pro Tools or any other DAW, please send it to us. We can deal with it. And we're always going to work with you on revisions and everything. So, yeah, it's an interesting template, and it doesn't sound horrific at all. It's very compressed, very tight, very focused, which is kind of what you want from a song that gets to the point quickly. And this definitely 100% does it. So, thank you all for watching this video. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time. Thank you all for watching. Been blowing these videos out of the water, honestly. Thank you all very much, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.